Welcome back. I'm James, and this is Outpost Terminal, a channel where I'm spending some time looking at either the underserved, forgotten, or brand new, independent and small team games that, frankly, are easy to miss, and sometimes we do. So, kind of offering a quick jump through some games that I think are worth some attention. Thanks for joining. If you aren't familiar, we always open the segment with grab yourself some tea and settle in. Let's take a look at Deep Space Outpost. All right. So Deep Space Outpost is a space station building and survival game where you're going to build tile by tile, kind of mine asteroids, manage resources to keep the station operational. It's got a few different sort of scenarios that you'll tend to encounter, and is built by Nyris Games. So that's an independent developer, and they also do like business software services on the side. That's a fun overlap and one that I am familiar with, so I enjoy kind of seeing what others in the space think like that. So this game is specifically intended to be more strategic. You're going to be looking for like balancing your power management, resource management. There are some environmental hazards that we'll be looking at. And at least some of the things I've read about it suggest that like the evolution of the game is from like worker droids into human workers, which come with additional requirements. And I think in a lot of ways, that just makes for a good simulation. It means that the game permits like a true sandbox experience. You can sort of build it the way you want it to be. But yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the demo for Deep Space Outpost. It looks like I can effectively do Sandbox or Builder. I'll do Sandbox. What shall we do? Let's do Outpost with 2 T's. Difficulty stays on default because we can't change it. So let's do it. All right, this is your mining startup station. Let's test controls. WASD or cursor keys to move the camera. You can move it to the edge of the screen or hold middle mouse button to drag. Okay, simple enough. I appreciate the artwork here. Like it's a nice balance of pixel-driven art, but they're high enough resolution that I think they're going to feel good as we zoom out. Left mouse button to select something. All right. And it's down here. Let's see, select objects. Right mouse button clears the selection. Okay. Zoom in or out with the scroll wheel. The full play area is all the way out. Okay, so there's like some asteroids up there. All right. B is the build menu. Okay. O toggles the overlays. Okay, yeah, there are several of them. Damage, docking, internal, unreachable, crew access only. Okay. Doors, double click to open or close current doors. Okay, that probably, yeah, X will close all doors. Z will open the internals. Time can be sped up, slowed down with the time button, which is up here, I think. Okay, you can use the number keys. And space will pause or unpause, okay? So expand your station, clicking the build menu in the bottom right. Yep, controls the menu. We're gonna start with creating power, so click the power button. Solar panels, batteries, fuel cells. So let's do solar power first. A solar connector is required to attach them to the side of the... Is that what this is? Solar connector. Okay, so those have to be connected. Click Solar Connect and place next to a wall outside your station. Sure. I don't know what... Oh, we have 490 metal. Okay, click Solar Connect and place next to a wall outside your station. One of your worker droids will now build the connector, so that's what they're doing. Try building a few panels. Well, it's me, so let's just aim wildly. Can't build that there. Do those have to go here? Oh, well, I probably kind of wasted that plan. But we probably won't run out of power. Next, we need a room to build our mining unit and refinery. So we're going to wall in. There's floor, wall, door, airlock, docking connector. Okay. An internal area of 6 by 6 should be large enough. It said 6 by 6, so it's going to be a lot larger. There. Should be enough room. Now what I haven't done is built a door. And weirdly, I'm already concerned about my lack of an airlock. So let's put... Can't build an airlock there? Can I build it here? I guess we'll find out. Placed in enclosed areas. If you've built too large a room or you want to alter shape, you can delete structure. Yeah, that makes sense. You should be able to build some items inside of your station. Well, not yet, but... Oh, do these require maintenance? Or they're charging. I bet they're charging. Yeah. Production to build. Okay. I think by production you mean processing. But yes. Wait, select the mining unit. Oh, we actually have to build the mining. Extraction. This requires it to be adjacent to an inside wall. Okay, well, I'm going to have to wait for that. Let's speed up time a little bit. Get this. So it's kind of like it builds walls and floors. This is really well made. Like I mean, I obviously can't see the code behind it, but the sort of the smoothness, like the animations are all tying nicely. There's little light effects that add sort of interest to the build, but they aren't overpowering what it can be. So double speed is the most we can do, which means you probably will want to keep playing it that way. So there's 79 provided, 1 required. I definitely, oh boy, is that gonna hit the station? Oh, I don't love it. You know, the more I think about it, having built with droids, the idea of needing an airlock was a little bit silly. It says it requires placement adjacent to an inside wall. Does it have to go like outside? Oh, I didn't actually airlock it, that's why. Okay, well, let's try that. I feel like keeping track of the asteroids that bump up against it are not nothing. Select the mining unit. Oh, I've done that. Okay. It requires 20 power to run, so build more solar panels if needed. Once powered, a mining bot will mine ore from nearby asteroids that have been selected. Select an appropriate asteroid and enable it to be mined. You're an asteroid. Mining on. I had to look around our camera there. Okay, so the bot goes out and mines from it. Okay. Oh. Ouch. Ouch. While mining, you should look to build a refinery. Okay, that's going to be this. Okay, so it unloads. Look at your power output, as the refinery will need additional power. I think we're okay at the moment. You're up and running. Water will be produced from the refinery if you have enough storage type. If you upgrade, fuel and air can also be produced, or you can use the electrolyzer. Watch out for rogue asteroids that can damage your station. Okay, droids will fix them if they become moderately damaged. Well, that's good to know. So basically, when they become moderately damaged. Laser turrets can be built to defend it. Shields can protect as well. Cannon turrets are more effective, so defense, we could put in laser turrets. So a shield turret would grant us more protection. Let's go ahead and expand this a whole heap. Because something tells me we're going to need more and more metal. 31, 34, 36. Nice. These items will be unlocked through research. Tractor beams try to capture rogue asteroids if you have salvage depots. Mining lasers. Metal storage. Guess it can't hurt to have more metal storage. Let's go ahead and put storage. Not that we have it right now, but, and then water storage. Oh, not enough metal. Yeah, I haven't. There it goes. And then food eventually will matter. And we will eventually put that door there. Tractor beams can grab your scrap. So all stationary scrap to collect. Okay. Salvage depot. I mean, this is kind of a classic spacefaring building simulator. But, again, solo dev work, this is really good. This is genuinely really good. Generate more power. Humans, droid maintenance. I'm kind of skipping through here, but trading beacon becomes available via the station computer. Traders will visit. The station computer also gives access to the research screen, which is presumably the research dot. So we could get better batteries, better fuel cells. $100, not dollars, but whoops. There it is. That's the escape menu. And I think I closed the tutorial by mistake. Okay, let's see here. So if we, I'm surprised that the build menu goes away. I don't know that I would need that, but it's not really a big deal one way or another. Not enough resources. It's nice that it tells you it's got to have external placement. So we have 250 ore. I think I need to turn on the navigation beacon, so maybe someone will buy my ore. And how full are we? 0 of 500, okay. And then this has 25 stored ore. Okay, yeah. And it's processing to make water. So we can put that back. I mean, these are good little animations. Like, they properly indicate what's happening. I feel like that's impressive. A fuel cell, a battery. I don't know if the battery is like strictly something I need. Droid maintenance. That feels like it's relevant. There's a ship. A repair bay. Request dock, trade, disembark. I mean, do I do something to permit it? Maybe it's this. Communications. Here we go. Trade. Are they going to fight each other? Excellent. I think we traded? Oh, here we go. So then we actually trade with these guys. Specifically, we can... like, we could buy metal from them. Or is that us giving? Buy value, not enough credits. So we would be selling metal. We cannot sell ore. And then this one, they want ore, so we can sell a whole crap load of ore. Oh, I can't confirm the trade. Okay, so the idea being we would be able to trade there, and I feel like that's probably going to limit us a little bit as far as how far we can go. Electrolyzer, a sabatier reactor. Research is required for that. A distillery, research is required. Why not build them a scrap recycler? Placement next to a wall. And then a tractor beam, which I think can be used to pull stuff in. Well, actually, I can't do anything with you guys. Did we gain credits for it? Like, you would in theory be able to, like, you kind of just want to have this open, I feel like, the communications engine. And like this one to trade. Like we could get food, we could get CO2. I guess in theory we could sell them ore and could instead ask for metal. We can't do that either. 1290. I don't think you can actually trade regardless. But yeah, I feel like there's huge depth to this. Like, I don't want to like close it out for little reason, but I do want to be fair to the fact that there's a lot that this game is doing. Like the ability to do crew quarters then, kind of offer them canteen, jukebox, casino, bar. Like there's quite a bit here. A greenhouse. Like that's a derelict ship, I think. There'd absolutely be something you could do with that. Fascinating. I like it. But yeah, I feel like this is a very deep game. I would be really curious to see kind of how it continues. If you'd like me to dig into it more, I absolutely will. It's an indie dev. But I think there's quite a bit that could be done here. If you like sort of the space sim or factory sim games, this has a ton of potential, and frankly, the UI is very polished for something done by a true indie developer. This is not an easy thing to do, and I appreciate that they have pulled this off, right? Much respect to Nyris Games. Genuinely, really interesting. I want to kind of dig into this more, but let me know. Comment on this. Is this the kind of thing you'd like to see a bit more of? Did you want to join in? If you did like it, please do check out Deep Space Outpost. So it is available on Steam, as well as if you want to find it through itch. That's where it was originally demoed and like made available. Check it out. It's, again, indie games, not particularly expensive, and in this case, I can assure you will give you hours and hours of content for yourself to enjoy if it's just for yourself. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed just sort of, oh, we're getting attacked by pirates. Just enjoyed kind of seeing what this has in store. I don't think things are looking good for my little fledgling station, unless the pirates attacked and then left. And on that note, I really hope you enjoyed your tea, and we'll catch up with you next time. Thanks.